not every incident involving racism is the same. I think a few years ago I created a scale of hate, and I need to bring it back for 2026. Okay, so essentially, I'm going to tell you 3 incidents where something hate-related happened, right, in the last 6 months. Okay, and you can decide, right, where it belongs on the scale of hate. Okay? So we're going to start, of course, with this week at the BAFTAs. There's a guy in the audience who had Tourette's, and he yelled out the N-word. It's interesting is the UK, most people know about Tourette's, but a lot of Americans don't really know about Tourette's. They get extremely angry. And I understand, like, it's a horrible word, like I was strangled with people yelling it. It brings back a lot of memories, but Tourette's, you say the last thing, if you have the kind of Tourette's you have, you say the last thing you want to say involuntarily. He met the Queen and said, F the Queen! I mean, like, but literally can't control it. He's had a horrible life. He's, considered suicide, really terrible. Said it involuntarily. I once had a person in the audience who had Tourette's and yelled, "You're not funny!" Well, I think he had Tourette's. I hope. No, but it's like a very sad situation. And I was asked to come on the radio to talk about it with some, and I didn't want to be part of the debate because the debate seemed to be like who's to blame, and there's some situations where no one's really to blame, right? So where would you put him? Scale of hate, 0 to 10. 0. We're all agreeing it's a 0. It's a 0. Okay, but again, even then they're like, who's to blame? Some people very angry at the 2 black actors. It was Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. They were on stage. And they heard someone yell the N-word at them. Extremely hurtful, lots of memory, especially if you don't know the situation, you have an instinctual reaction. And also, there are other people who've been jumping in and saying, he must have meant it of all words, and they're very angry, but like not everybody understands Tourette's, and it's very hard. So I'm not blaming them for it, right? And then the other people are saying, oh, the BBC should have immediately cut it out. But then there's also a fact that if you invite, I have a disabled friend, a different disability, but he was saying, if you invite me to an event, and you edit out my disability, that means you're only happy with the parts of me that don't make you uncomfortable, right? And like in retrospect, I bet they wish they edited it out, but I kind of understand if in the moment you're like, this person was there, we explained the situation, but you see that would require the internet to not be like, we want to know. So that's the one which has got the most press, everybody really angry, okay? Number 2, where would we put, there's a reform counselor who said something debatably racist, and I know you're all thinking which one. There's been quite a few. It was Sarah Pochen. I'm maybe saying her name wrong, it's Pochan or something like that. Sarah Pochen, yes. And essentially she was extremely angry when she watches television, and there are too many brown people in the ads. Gee, it makes me angry. It makes me so angry. It makes me so mad when there are too many brown people in the ads. Not enough white people. Now, clap your hands. Where do you put that? 0. There are no wrong answers, by the way. Like 0 to 10. Where do you put that? 4? 4, 5. 4, 5. Yeah, it's not super racist, it's just kind of a bit, but look, I'll tell you, you won't believe this, but I kind of agree with her, okay? I'll tell you why I agree, because I auditioned. I need less black actors so I get all the parts. So that was what, I put it at a 6 or something like that, because there was hate in her eyes, but that's my opinion. But again, like if it's like a 4 or 5, I fully understand where you put it, okay? Then the third one I'll bring up is actually the person I was talking about earlier, Trump. 10. I didn't even say which incident, and you're like, he's already a 10. Some of you are like, can we add a few numbers to the chart? No, but the one it's like he went on a rant about Somalians, and he said all Somalians are garbage. Like all Somalians are garbage. Where do we put that? 20, 10, exactly. It's absolutely crazy. So, yeah. And it's